Hey guys, what's going on? Long time no speak. Just quick update first. My bike is screwed. Yeah, the issue I was hoping was just a breather issue. Yeah, it's not. The motor is screwed. The motor is screwed. The rings aren't sealing worth a crap. The front was leaked down, tested, and losing about 30% past the rings. The rears were about 20. God willing, Valpo Harley is going to have the parts in by the middle of the week. Uh, my dilemma is I leave for Sturgis in just over 2 weeks. Um, so yeah, I'm hoping like hell. There's a slight chance they'll have it ready by next Saturday, or this coming Saturday. They'll give me a full week to ride it, get some break-in done, dump the oil, swap it over to Amsoil. As long as I can get the first 200 miles done locally, if I had to load it in the back of this trailer. And by the way, yeah, I'm coming from the camper because this is my shakedown weekend. I'm in, I think it's Pendleton, Indiana, just northeast of Indy. I had to do a football clinic for officials this weekend, so I did that, and using this to shake out the camper. So I think that we're going to go ahead and do my Sturgis plans. These are places you're going to see me. This is basically my initial itinerary. I'll probably post some shorts and stuff while I'm up there, and if you see me around, feel free to say, hey, I got no problem with that. Start with the fact I'm staying at the Steel Pony this year. So if you're staying at the Steel Pony, I'm in row K. I think it's K4 is actually where I'm staying. Feel free if I'm out front having a cocktail, which, by the way, I'm doing right now. Good old Liney's Original. Gotta love it. Pop a top again. Okay, I won't sing anymore, I promise. But going through the things I'm going to do, let's start with the easy ones, the things I'm not doing this year. Topless Tuesday. It's a giant cluster, and I'm not going to mess with it. I'm not going to be anywhere near Alzada, Montana on Tuesday, August the 6th. I did it last year. I was doing the run to Bighorn. I'm not doing that again this year. I won't be anywhere near there. And I'm not doing Little Bighorn again this year. Yet again, it's a full day ride. If you're into history, it's definitely worth checking out. But yeah, I'm going to do something different this year. I'm going to do the Badlands. I leave bright and early Wednesday, July the 31st. Probably will get on the road between about 2 and 2:30 in the morning. Some of you guys are saying, why in the hell would you leave that early? That's when I leave for work anyway. What's the difference? My goal is to make sure I'm through downtown Chicago, no later than about 4:30. That way I don't hit any traffic. I can go through downtown and save probably around $20 on tolls by not having to run the Tri-State Tollway. Yeah, I'm a cheap Pollock. I don't fight it. I know I am. I'll have a pit stop at the Woodman's Market in Onalaska. With any luck, I'll get there right between about 8 and 8:30. Do grocery shopping, beer shopping, get at least one case of Liney's Original. Yeah, I spilled beer on myself. No! Beer down! Moment of silence. Thank you very much. And then I will pull in hopefully around between 2 and 3 o'clock. Probably a little later. Probably between 3 and 4 o'clock at the Grand Falls Casino in Larchmont, Iowa. That is where I will be staying on the first day. I stayed here last year. It was $30 last year during the week. 40 on the weekends, 50 on a holiday weekend. I think it's gone up like $5 from last year. Larchmont is just across the Iowa border from Sioux Falls. You are literally about 10, 15 minutes from Sioux Falls. You're right there. I mean, if you're going to stay in Sioux Falls, why spend the extra money to KOA or whatever when you can get a spot for cheap and it's full hookups and everything else? Thursday, August the 1st. I will leave probably around 6:30. By the way, my road days, I'm going to be basically just trying to click off miles as quick as I can. Probably not going to stop and eat, actually sit down and eat. I'll probably just grab and go. Exactly where? I don't know. Who cares? Hey, the air conditioner just cut off. But yeah, I'll be going from Larchmont all the way to the Steel Pony on the 1st. Set up camp, and depending on when I get that done, I'll either go downtown for the night or I'll go to and do the big 3. If I get set up by around 2 o'clock, I'll probably try to hit the big 3 before crowds start getting crazy. Friday, August the 2nd, I will probably spend that day at Black Hills Harley doing all the vendor stuff. Yet again, a lot depends on whether or not my bike gets fixed. If it doesn't, I don't know yet what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk to the Harley shop on Tuesday and see if we got any update on parts. If it looks like it's going to be later the next weekend, now I'm going to be scrambling trying to find probably a late 90s Shadow or something. So at least I'll have a bike to ride. It won't be what I want, but I'll have something so I won't be, not having a good time. In addition, the Badgers will have their meetup at the Big Engine Bar at 4. And I'll probably be at the Chip the entire night because Bad Wolves are the headliners. They're not bad. They're not the greatest thing in the world, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and see them. They did a really good cover of Zombies, kind of a heavy, the old Cranberry song from the '90s. And if you haven't seen it, check it out. I might put a link or something. I don't know. If I figure it out, I might. Saturday, August the 3rd. I got down here. I'm probably going to do the big 3. That's Spearfish. That is Iron Mountain Road, Needles, and the Wildlife Loop. That'll probably be the first time I do that, unless I get set up really early on that Thursday. The Dennis Kirk Garage Bill Show I'll probably check out for a little bit at the Iron Horse. That's between noon and 3. Nice thing about staying at the Pony is you got a free shuttle that goes to the Iron Horse that takes you downtown, so you don't have to mess with the bus or Jones bus or whatever. Which, by the way, if you don't have a pass for one of them two, you better get it now because the prices will go up as we get closer and closer. We're only 3 weeks away, guys. It's coming quick. And then in the evening, I will probably go see the old lead singer of Cinderella, who's playing at the Full Throttle at 7. The Throttle before, I think it was, if you got there before 5, there was no cover. That may change. It may have changed. I don't know. But even if you have to pay, I think a pass is like $30. It's not terrible. And that's Saturday. Sunday, August the 4th, I will probably check out the Cycle Source show at the Iron Horse. The Creator Hangout. I think Her Two Wheels will be there, and a bunch of the other guys who do YouTube stuff. That is at the Big Engine Bar at the Chip between 2 and 4. Anything at the Big Engine Bar is free to everybody. You don't have to have a pass. But once you go through the legendary Chip Gate, that's when you have to have one. Just yet again, prices are going up. So if you don't have one by now, I'd probably jump on that quick, unless you're just planning to get day passes. And then that night, I will probably stay at the Chip because Travis Tritt's the headlining act, and 90s country. Yeah. What was the song that was it? I can't think of who. The sample of She Had Me at Hits. Was it Cole Swindell? Yeah, I'm a 90s country fan. I love 90s country. So that is one that I will probably catch. Monday, August the 5th is probably going to be kind of a rain date. I don't have anything planned during the day. There'll be some riding. I might go to Devil's Tower. But that night, Aaron Lewis and Quiet Riot are playing at the Chip. I will be there for that because, yet again, 80s hair metal, or 80s hard rock, arena rock, plus a good take on I think Aaron Lewis, he plays some of the Stain stuff, but he mostly plays his own country stuff, and I love his stuff, you know. Yeah. Am I the only one? Yeah, I got a couple of his albums. Tuesday the 6th, I'll probably spend the morning at Black Hills Harley again, and maybe downtown as well, doing some more vendor stuff. That evening, Jasmine Kane is playing at the Thunderdome at 6. I'll probably check her out. Wanted to see her last year, but Mother Nature got in the way. So, yeah, that's not good. Wednesday the 7th, I've got that also down as a rain date. If something happens that I want to do that I haven't had a chance to do yet, I'll do that. And Hinder and Theory of Dead Men playing at the Chip. Good chance I'll see them. They're late 90s, early 2000s alternative rock. Yeah, the stuff I went through high school with, so that's good. Oh, that wasn't good. Camera almost fell down. Liney's gotta love it. Thursday the 8th. I'm probably going to do the Badlands. That will be my last full day in Sturgis. And that night, Kid Rock is playing at the Chip. I will definitely be there for that one. The 3 nights I know for sure I'm going to be at the Chip are for Travis Tritt, Aaron Lewis, and Kid Rock. I'll probably also be there on the opening night on Friday for Bad Wolves. But, yeah, those are the 3 nights I know for a fact I'm going to end up at the Chip. Friday the 9th, I've got shorter rides listed. So probably hit the big 3 one last time. Get back to the Pony probably around 11 noon. Load the bike in the camper, get hooked up, ready to roll, and start heading east. Good chance I'll probably end up staying at the Grand Falls Casino on the way back. It's just far enough that it's not a big deal getting home with. I like to leave that Sunday free because I have to be back at work the following Monday. I like to leave that Sunday free, so if something goes wrong, I'm not completely screwed. So that's my plans. Did I leave anything out that you guys are going to do? Is there anything I should check out? Let me know. Drop it in the comments. I'm sure there's stuff that you guys like doing that I'm just not going to do this year. If you're in, nothing against Topless Tuesday, because let's face it, what was the old Ron White line? You seen one woman naked, you want to see the rest of them naked? Yeah, I agree with that. But yeah, it's just a mess. You're parking in a field. Last year it was such a mess because of the rain that they had. A lot of people got stuck. They run out of food by probably noon, 1 o'clock. It's just a gigantic mess. It's not worth the headache. So I think we're going to cut this one next. Next video I'm actually going to film it right now, is what not to do at Sturgis. And there's 2 primary ones. I'll go over those in a second. But until next time, y'all be safe. You keep that shiny side up. You keep that greasy side down. If I left anything out that you like to do in the comments, drop it down. I got no problem with that. If you see me in town, and I'll post something else if I get a new bike, feel free to say, hey, I got no problem with that. Yeah, but we'll see you next time. Deuces, y'all.